Green New Deal spending combined with shutting down fossil fuels, I think a significant part of our budget.
No, because even
creating
before,
those problems.
no, because even before the pandemic hit, Trump, when in Trump's last year, the deficit was running at about $1 trillion a year, and it's gotten worse. Some of the Green New Deal has made it worse, but it was bad even before Biden was elected. Is the truth of it? Entitlements the population is aging. Social Security, they got a 6 or 7, 8% cost of living increase. We're living beyond our means, honestly, and it's not all Joe Biden's fault. And fossil fuel production in the U.S. is at a record now. Like they're producing.
It's all Joe Biden's fault.
Well, okay, fossil fuel production is actually at a record. So I have a friend who used to say that too. He said, "Oh, he's limiting the production." No, he's not. The companies themselves had reasons that they were limiting it.
Twofold. In the current heat of people running for Republicans for president, who would you vote for if the election was?
Ron DeSantis.
Okay. And then, how much money have you put in, and how do you expect to raise enough money to win a United States congressional race as your first attempt in politics?
I put in $22,000 of my own money,
Okay.
and I'm trying to raise multiple hundreds of thousands.
How?
Small donors, earned media, maybe a few big donors, because even Eric, I looked at Eric's and Brittany's donor base. The average donation is about $500. I think given my issues, maybe I could skew lower, get some earned media, because it's kind of an America First platform more so than his was. But that's my
Eric
answer.
raised a lot of money.
He raised about $1 million.
That's a lot of money.
Well, Brittany raised 2.7,
Oh,
She's gonna do it again.
maybe.
If Eric raised $1 million, he didn't make it, you need to raise more.
That's not necessarily true. I talked to him and I said, look, do you agree that we need to make some changes? This kind of argument. He said yes. He did, we didn't discuss exactly what, but he said yes. So it's like if you want to win, advertising a product more is not necessarily the only way to do it. Tesla doesn't advertise at all.
Who?
Tesla, they don't advertise at all. The products sell themselves. They don't advertise anything because they make a good product and people want to buy it.
until they burn down.
Okay.
And somebody's garage, the
Yeah,
insurance
exactly.
companies are not even,
Okay.
they're.
But you
my
get the point.
insurance agent isn't insuring those folks anymore.
Okay, but you get the point. My point is that if you change the product that is more palatable, you don't need to sell it so hard.
Yeah, I had a question.
Oh,
Go ahead, I'll wait.
What are your thoughts on ESG? And are we turning that direction, or what do you think is gonna happen next?
well, I think it goes back to, I think,
Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing?
I think in some ways it is a bad thing. But I'll say this, I think that we, like with the whole global warming thing, the fact that we on the right have said no, every time, where's the little term here? Hottest year ever, every year's the hottest year ever. And we say, what are we gonna do? Nothing. We're not doing anything. It's a hoax, right? People say that's a hoax. Well, I don't think all these guys are lying. All these people, these are the facts. You have your own opinion, I have my opinion, but we don't have our own facts. We have to say that this is happening, and people around that aren't overtly political notice it too. And if they say, hey, well, it's the hottest year ever, that seems like it's kind of surprising and maybe a little alarming. Should we do something about it? And if everybody says, no, nothing to do, nothing to see here, I think we're going to lose elections for one thing, right? Because people in this room, I don't want to get into who's right, who's wrong, but what I would say is you just need to understand where you are on the spectrum. Most people in this room are way over on the right. Brittany's way over on the left. We got to get over 50% of the people, and we're not currently doing it, right? So this group is unrepresentative of the electorate that you need to win the CD7 from,
But
right?
I'm not willing to change my reality. When I was a kid, they talked about the ice age was coming, right? And that didn't happen. So then it was global warming. That didn't happen. So now it's climate change.
No, but global warming is coming.
That covers everything.
No, but global warming is coming. In fact, the theory first was created or conceived of in the 1890s.
Have you seen the new research that they've kept out of the UN and won't allow in?
No.
Yeah, well.
So do you think it's a lie?
If you have an email,
Do you-
there's how many scientists have signed on, but they don't wanna look at it,
Okay.
no, we're not gonna hear it.
Well,
And it disputes some of that other, so.
okay,
not
go
sure
ahead.
That's gonna be your
I
winning.
believe that the climate can change, okay? The question is it caused by us or by God? What's your answer?
It's caused by us.
Bullshit.
Easy. CO2 concentrations have gone up from 280 to 420 in the last 200 years. The theory says if you increase CO2 concentrations, temperatures should go up. Temperatures are going up. Why
But
don't you?
that theory's wrong.
But the theory says temperature. But what it predicts should happen is happening. Okay,
Do you have any farmers in your family?
not anymore.
Yeah, well, farmers almanac.
Changing the subject, we have a lot of vacancies, we're looking for candidates, and so I'd love to hear about your process getting engaged, and just, it seems like you've done a lot really quickly with fundraising, the website, you even have cards. So, can you tell us how you got connected into the process to become a candidate?
I started talking to people in Boulder County, because I live in CD too. And so I talked to people in the party there, a couple years ago. I started meeting some of them. And, just made friends with some of them and talked about running. And I know the guy who's running in 2, and that's why I'm not running in 2, but also because it's much harder. 2's, if you think this is tough, that's really tough. Hold on, let me finish the question.
4, 'cause it's easier.
Well, no, because those truly aren't my policies. I don't want to run. If Ken Buck could win there, I'm better with these issues, and I kind of want to test this theory out that this will work. Okay.
Okay.
He's had his hand up
He's
for a while.
had his hand
Okay.
up for a while.
Okay, are there any current parts of the Republican Party platform that you disagree with and you'd like to see changed? And the second question is, do you live in CD7?
No, I said I don't. I live in CD2.
Okay? Can you answer the first question?
Which parts do I disagree with?
Yeah.
I think the climate parts I disagree with. I think I would disagree, like if this repeal and replace comes up, we tried that in 2017 with Trump and it didn't work, so we shouldn't try it again. I think Obamacare is accepted now and is supported, and I would not be in favor of repealing it.
Second Amendment?
I own guns. I have a suppressor for 2 hunting rifles.
Well, that's not my question.
I-
Our platform regarding the Second Amendment, do you support that?
Well, what exactly does that say?
Second
Right,
Amendment.
the people to
Second
keep
Amendment.
Oh, well, like, hey, I own many guns myself, so of course I do. That's not the point. But well, listen, on guns, we've had 3 fantastic Supreme Court rulings in the last 15 years. Heller, McDonald, and New York Rifle and Pistol, establishing an ironclad individual right to own guns. And so we were in the strongest legal position ever. I think in some cases for tone issues, again, to get 10% of people, you have to talk about issues in a little bit more nuanced way. So I'm not, like, for example, Wayne LaPierre just resigned from the NRA. I think that's fantastic. He was a bad executive director.
I agree.
And he harmed our cause because he was too hardcore of a guy.
Do you think our Second Amendment rights right now are under attack?
No, I don't.
That's all I need to hear.
Okay.
We've never been stronger.